So, it's a jump to the left?
And then you shake it around.
That's what it is. Welcome everyone to an episode of Cinema Dopes. We're here talking about Rocky Horror Picture Show with a very special guest, Gio, our social media manager.
Yeah, it's my first
Gio.
episode
Yes.
after. Oh my god, wait! I actually joined the team like about a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it only took you an entire year to finally be featured.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, Andrew's sitting here with 2 episodes already under his belt.
Yeah, Gio, you gotta step your game up. But yeah, I'm just relieved we got you on an episode for like something that you seem really passionate about and like happy for. And I was actually happy to finally watch, because I've seen this movie before. I was just really pumped to finally talk about it because it was such a fun time. So
yes,
what are we talking about?
I have a long history with this movie, so I'm really excited.
That movie being the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I will say, not a single rock in that movie, 2 stars.
But yeah, there is
a single rock in the Rocky
Seb,
Horror Picture Show.
there's
I saw Rocky statues.
No, there's more than just Rocky statues there, Seb. There's also rock hard abs there on Rocky there. Jesus.
Oh shit, man, you're right. You know what? 20 stars out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say those ads weren't the only thing hard that day.
Hey yo.
You know what? I'm gonna be the first to say it. Tim Curry can get it. You know what? Unpopular opinion, I guess. Susan Sarandon, very pretty.
Rocker. Yeah, no.
Kill me. Rocky.
Rocker.
It's not up for debate. Like, Tim Curry, sex god.
Guys,
Said he had a stroke.
Is this in the top 5 sexiest movies of all time?
Okay, we're doing this real fast. The top 5 sexiest movies. And I'm glad Jordan's not here.
Oh God.
1.
Oh my god.
Number 1 is Brokeback Mountain. 2, The Lighthouse. 3, Office Space. 4, Dodgeball. 5, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I don't agree with number 2.
Why, you think that should be number 1?
Maybe.
Number 4, Alvin and the Chipmunks.
No.
I was gonna say this is a no judgment zone, but I take it back.
You know what? I'm out of here. Fine, I'll take my leave. I said what I said.
I wish you didn't.
Well,
Hard cuts to Cade's apology video. Starts off with a deep sigh. No music. No, you looking down like you trying to pick up what to say.
So
that's funny, Seb, because
we removed Seth from the podcast.
Start with a step to the left,
and then a shake to the right. So
and then a pelvic thrust that drives you insane.
No, wait, isn't it jump to the left and then a step to the right?
Yes.
You know what? I'm very ashamed of myself.
I got this memorized.
They teach you how to do it in the movie, and I still fucked it up.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also the next. Someone else says the next line.
But not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
Oh my god, what was the word? What was it? I think it was either Magenta or Columbia that said it. That was just like, I'm trying to remember. Frank remembered it, but I'm not sure.
What?
Oh my god. Let's just freaking start off at the beginning.
Oh wait,
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Mhm.
What?
Oh my god.
I have no idea what you just said.
That
You
mic
just, like,
is
went into the
gone.
Yeah,
It is.
I don't know why my mic's going complete ass right now. I'm like constantly lowering the levels.
It's too funny.
Out the rip, it was just like, hey, Chief, guess what?
Nah.
I'm bad.
And rock with anticipation. This was such a great movie. I love how unabashedly like this movie, like it's so in itself, it's its own thing. The title is exactly what it is. It's the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Oh, Rocky Horror in the Picture Show.
There's plenty of Rocky Horror in the Picture Show, especially with the hard rock abs that Cade mentioned. My God, which by the way, Tim Hinwood, I believe his name is, the person who plays Rocky Horror himself. He owns a furniture store in, I believe, Illinois.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's one of the. You can visit, and apparently there was a misconception that he hated being in this, but he doesn't. He just doesn't talk about it much.
So he probably loves it when people walk up to him and try to do their best Tim Curry impression.
They come to him like half naked and in drag.
Oh no.
Well, that's why he doesn't tell anybody about it.
Probably.
Imagine someone is like, "Hey, are you Tim Hinwood?" They like have the tearaway pants and like the stripper gear. Not again.
Oh no. So, with this movie, I do want to ask, what's everyone's favorite song in this movie?
Oh man.
Probably for me, it's fucking Hot Patootie. You can't listen. Meatloaf, unsung hero in this movie. Like Eddie's sequence, everyone's just having a good time. Everyone's jamming. Even Rocky's jamming. But unfortunately for Frankenfurter, that was too much. That was the turning point.
Do you think Meatloaf just improvised that? Just got on the bike and it was like, I'm just gonna do this.
Went on a saxophone and everything. Meatloaf just appeared. He wasn't even in the script. He just appeared on set.
He appeared on set. He just spawned there.
Yeah, the cameras are just rolling and they just went with it.
Everyone just
had a whole sax solo, an entire motorcycle, and everything. You weren't even supposed to break out that ice. That wasn't even a breakaway set. He just did that.
I do like touch it, touch me, but I mean, let's do the Time Warp again as the fucking pick. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
The Night's really good. Science fiction.
It's touch it, touch me.
Yes. Susan Sarandon is like at inner as her hottest than that. Gio, what's your favorite song? I'm sorry that we keep cutting you off.
It's okay. I really like Rose Tint. It's so, especially like the part after they like, you know, have the pool orgy and whatever. Like they're just going ham, and then like none of them are like coordinated at all, but they're having a great time, and it's like a party.
Were you looking at the dudes? It's like it must have been so scary going down like the hard tile steps in high heels.
Oh my god, yeah.
I love how like at that last scene of how uncoordinated like the men were, especially like you could see him stammering around in the dance.
You're like, help.
Went out, freaking like Janet and Columbia were just having the time of their life doing it. Even Scott himself was having the time of his life, but to be fair, he was cheating. He was assisted in his heel work. He did have the best legs in the movie, I will say that.
Did anyone see the like Rocky Horror Picture Show remake on like Broadway and stuff like that?
No,
Let's talk about that at the end. Let's finally.
I've seen clips of it, but yeah, we can get into that later.
Yes. So Gio, you want to talk about your relationship with this movie?
Oh yes. Okay. So in college, we had Rocky Horror Shadowcast. I did it in my freshman and junior year because sophomore year was COVID. But the two times that I did the show, I was Shadowcast for Columbia, so I know her part like in and out. Like,
nice.
I have that down. I did the dance and everything. I don't know how to tap dance, but I figured it out. So.
Yeah, I was looking at the tap dancing. It's like, my God, she's going off right now.
Yeah.
Yes, and the spins. Oh my God. Oh.
Were you able to get your voice that high?
Well, since it was Shadowcast, we just lip synced to the movie.
Oh,
but they did ask me to like actually scream every time that she screamed. So.
You look at the part now. It's like, just shut up, stop screaming.
Especially when Eddie dies. Oh my god. That's
Oh.
the scene I hated the most.
Oh my god. You had to do like vocal warm-ups for that scene. Imagine like you lip sync throughout the entire movie except for where you have to scream your heart out.
That's just exactly what we did. I was like, I don't know about this. They're like, no, just do it. We're like, okay.
It's easy for you to say.
You're
Yeah,
not the one
exactly.
screaming.
You're not the audience that has to, witness this and be like, what is going on?
So did you watch this like growing up, or did you watch this movie to prep for the Shadowcast?
No, I went into the Shadowcast totally blind. I had a friend tell me to like, hey, there's the show, you should audition. And then like the first day we watched the movie, I was like, oh, okay. I just went with it anyways.
And you saw her screaming. It's like, surely we're not doing this scene, or we're lip syncing
Yeah.
this, right? And the person like directing it's like shakes her head, like smiling, like no.
Hand
No,
on
we're
shoulder.
not.
I'm sorry. You gotta scream.
But I feel like that's like the best way to get into this movie. Just have an idea what is going on, just be confused the whole time. And
That's
just have a
really-
great time being confused.
That's really how you to have the best time with this movie. Like, not even like me going into this. Like, I always heard bits and pieces about Rocky Horror, and I always wanted to watch it. But much like Pee-wee's Big Adventure, which I finally watched, thankfully, this movie was like impossible to find anywhere, like on streaming and everything.
God,
and then, and I like for years I wanted to find a good opportunity to watch it. And then finally, at Frank's old place, like his old apartment, which was kind of shitty, and I had to stay over for the night, I was like, I
Damn,
finally
Frank.
found it, I think on Amazon Prime, because I think it was around like Halloween. I finally watched it. I was alone. I'm happy I was kind of alone, because like you don't want to like weird them out, I guess.
It's awkward to have sexy moments like that with family around.
Especially with stuff like that, like
Yeah.
that big scene and whatever. But I'm thankful I watched it alone at first, but having seen it, I had such an amazing time with it. And now, like, watching it again with Frank, like, in preparation for this video, like, I had so much fun just seeing everything, seeing the little details I missed, like, the first time around. Like, I think we'll get into it if we ever talk about the story at the beginning. But... yeah, just like I was jamming, like, dude, this movie is so front to back loaded with such amazing songs. Like, I got the soundtrack on vinyl. I am like so excited to bust this out, like in maybe like next month when we get more into like the Halloween spirit and everything. Just such a fun time, and everyone gives it 110%.
What are you talking about? The episode releasing is already in October, so you're already jamming. Yeah!
We all just bust the time warp. Just all in perfect unison.
What are you talking about?
Have
What's
any
up?
of you seen this movie in like a interactive audience type of setting?
I have
No,
not, but I
want to
have.
so bad.
I have heard
That'd be a lot
about
of
it.
fun.
Yeah. Cool.
I highly recommend it.
Yo,
That's
next
how
cinema
we
go
did
plug.
it like in school too. Like we did it with like all the call outs. We did well, not all, but with call outs, with props and everything. I feel like that is the best way to enjoy this movie.
Oh my god, imagine this movie at like a drive-in. Like, honestly.
This would
like,
be pretty
Yeah.
good at a drive-in. Yeah.
I do want to. We should probably get into the like synopsis of the movie. We should go into the plot of it, because it starts with beloved characters Brad and Janet at their friend's wedding.
Mhm.
Brad
Wait,
as a complete.
Wait,
sack-
what about
yeah,
Miss
oh,
Big
wait.
Red Lips?
Big
That's
Red
true.
Lips,
How can we not talk about Big Red Lips? Which,
It
by the way,
easily,
in the-
probably the most iconic thing in the movie that people like, besides like, Tim Curry and all that.
to the point where on the DVD itself, before we started watching, the DVD is literally the Big Red Lips
Yeah.
of someone doing a Tim Curry impression saying, "We're waiting." I know you want to watch this movie because we were like lingering. This movie talks shit on you in the menu for not starting
Yeah.
the movie.
Oh.
It's so like even before the movie starts, there's so much personality.
That's
And the
great.
legs running around too in the menu.
Yeah, the legs and like kicking over like the menu options. So good. But yeah, the Big Red Lips sing science fiction, probably in my top 3 of favorite songs in this. Like just such an amazing, like unabashful way to start this movie. It's like you were just in for such a treat.
Mm-hmm.
Was it ever, whose lips are those? Was it anyone in the cast, or do you think they just found someone that's like, hey, you could sing?
I don't know, actually.
I don't remember.
Did someone get shadow cast for the lips?
No,
The
we had our magenta double as the lips since she doesn't have
Hold on, I'm looking
anything
it
in
up.
the beginning.
It was Patricia Quinn.
Oh, so it was magenta?
I think so.
That's really
Oh.
Okay, so then that's why we did it.
Oh shit!
Oh, that works.
Which, by the way,
yeah,
babe.
it was. Yep.
Oh, everyone in this, babe. Even Tim Curry, babe.
Well, Tim Curry
Everyone's
most
babe.
babe.
Even Riff Raff, babe.
Yeah, dude. Matt Watson in his film debut.
It really does look like
Super
Matt
Mega?
Watson. He's just a spiteful little hunchback.
He does rock it despite the really bad hair.
He does rock the receding hairline well. He pulls it off in stride, especially near the end, but we'll get there.
Master.
Which one thing, speaking of the wedding, I never noticed this at the beginning, even though it's pretty obvious they make it pretty clear
Mhm.
that it's them. I never noticed that it was Tim Curry and everyone else in the background.
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that definitely took me some
They just
time
met their
before I
ass up.
realized.
Especially at the beginning in the group photo, I just saw him like immediately. It's like is that Tim Curry like in the background?
Yeah.
And I'm like, he sticks out so hard, and they even say like in the criminology report, like, yeah, they were there since the beginning. I'm like, oh shit. I guess I just blanked that out since the first time I watched it, but yeah, it really just shows like they were kind of like orchestrated, I guess, into this entire display. Which, by the way, Damn It Janet, such a song. What an amazing song to begin with.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my god. The ocean was long, but I swam it.
Janet.
Janet. It's just that's the next
the
word.
deadpan
Janet.
is so funny.
Janet. Brad Majors, what a white dude in this movie. What
What a way of putting it out. What a white dude.
a white dude. Yeah, so they leave. Janet catches the roses, and which, by the way, Frank pointed out, it's like, it's kind of rude to propose to someone during the wedding, but thankfully they were courteous enough to wait till the wedding was over.
Yeah, but it was after.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was
No,
in
after,
private.
but like,
I think it's fine.
How
Yeah.
how
taking
no
the thunder of these other people. It's like, oh, you guys got married? Well, guess what? I'm getting married next. Me.
Oh yeah.
Look at
and-
me.
And then the groomsman said, I curse you to get cuckolded by Tim Curry.
I curse you to. No, he goes, I curse you to fuck Tim Curry. And he's like,
I
"Why did you
bless.
do this
That's more of a blessing than a curse, to be honest.
Hmm.
I bestow upon you, Tim Curry.
to me?" You've been Tim Curry. Send this to someone to Tim Curry them.
You have a total of 10 seconds, viewer.
So yeah, they're driving back from the wedding. They get lost in the rain, and they can't find a phone. And remember when you had to go to a house to call someone? Those were the days.
Yeah, this movie wouldn't happen nowadays because it was already made.
Those were the days. You were not around for those days.
Yeah, we were not
Those
around.
were the days.
None of
This
us
movie
were
is
around.
50 years old. This movie came
That
out
is
in 75.
insane.
Isn't
That
it?
is insane.
Yeah, because this is 75, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 75.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 70s.
Oh my god. This movie made the 70s look so awesome.
Yeah.
This really was like when everyone was like having such bleak nihilism after the Manson murders. It's like, fuck you, we're just gonna have so much fun with it. The 70s are pretty damn cool.
They're pretty
So they get
chill.
So Brad and Janet, they get to the most gothic fucking manor of all time, which, as they're singing their song "In the Rain," we see Riff Raff in the window, and this is just Jordan without his wig.
Damn.
This is us when we're going to Jordan's place for the first time.
The Frankenstein place.
This
Yes.
song low key was like a hidden banger for me because I was like the vocals when it cut back to the castle, I was like, all right, that's actually pretty angelic. I love it.
Yeah.
I want to say I'm sad that I missed all the Frankenstein movies, and my quote unquote Frankenstein movie I'm here for on Cinema Dopes is Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Arguably the best Frankenstein movie.
Easily the sexiest Frankenstein movie.
A very sexy Frankenstein movie. The biggest criminal offense from our sexiest monsters tier list. No Frankenfurter. What's that about?
Yeah.
That's more on the tier list's fault. That was my bad. I was blinded to perfection.
I need to start a bingo card next time I come on because.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a bit of everything in this movie. We can win the games of bingo tenfold.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god. So they get to arguably the best party of all time. In all honesty, they were bestowed the greatest gift, that being the time warp.
Mm-hmm.
A song so good, a dance so amazing that they teach you how to do it.
And we are forgetting a big part of this movie with that. The criminologist. One of my favorite characters of this movie.
Unsung hero, also.
Mainly because of him in this scene. How deadpan he is in this scene, and just how, like, it's like the intro to Peacemaker, how serious his face is as he's doing like a little dance. It's just really funny.
Up to the point where he's like doing it on the desk. It's
yeah.
A step to the right.
Nobody can resist the time warp, not even him.
Not even
You
him.
really can't. I had a friend in high school, and she would always have Halloween parties, and she, for the longest time, wanted to have a Rocky Horror, like, themed party, and it's a shame that we all grew up and, like, went our separate ways, because that would have been so fucking awesome.
That's why I'm saying you have to go to, like, a live audience type of experience.
I feel like Jordan would have the most fun out of all of it. All of us.
I got flashed by remembering that Venture Bros had a joke where all of them were dressed as Rocky Horror Picture Show characters. And as I looked a little further in, it's like, oh, this is the one where Rusty Venture gets man pregnant. Whoops.
Let's change the subject. So this is when Brad, after seeing the greatest song of all time in the greatest dance move, everyone's fall flat and he says, does everyone here know how to Madison? Which,
good read.
Gio,
Fantastic read.
Gio,
Yes.
You're a dancer.
Yes.
You've done amazing displays. What is the Madison?
Uh,
It's like the ducky.
Do you guys know how to stanky leg?
okay, that
would have went hard at the party. That's all I'm saying.
that definitely
You
would.
Brad just walks up to you guys mind if a white boy hits the gritty?
You don't mind if I do the worm? You guys know how to Macarena? He just busts out Gangnam Style.
Oh my god, wait, the Madison is like a line dance.
Oh
Is
my
it?
god.
Yo, actually,
So they're just doing.
imagine a Western-themed Rocky Horror Picture Show. That'd be sick. That's all I'm saying.
Just imagine like them doing their dance, and all of a sudden you see in the background and Brad like line dancing.
Have any of you seen the Cupid Shuffle, but like the white people version, where they're like, no, not Cupid Shuffle, the Wobble? White
The
people
Wiggle.
version, where they're like all on the floor and everything. That's,
I mean, I've been to.
it's almost like that kind of line dance, but they're not all on the floor, but they're just like, white people moving.
Which is a very white person thing for Brad to suggest. But unfortunately, this whiteness gets cut off because they back away from the greatest party of all time into, unfortunately, the sexiest man of all time, Dr. Frankenfurter. Which, by the way, the lead up, I want an elevator like that in my own house. Just a chain link elevator.
An elevator, period.
An
Just
elevator
that.
in the middle of your room, or in the middle of your like living room, would be so funny. It just goes from
really
one floor to another.
It's so unnecessary just for one floor. I never understood that with like when manors and mansions have an elevator. It's like, just take the fucking stairs. Imagine if it like imagine if it broke in your own house. Like, what are you gonna do? There's no.
Seth, this is a movie that has a man in a wheelchair. This mansion had to be handicap accessible for him.
That's true. This manor did belong to him.
They had a ramp. They had a giant ramp that they could take. And you see that ramp later. So we were introduced to Tim Curry as Dr. Frankenfurter, from a satanic mechanic from transsexual Transylvania, which I love the twist later on, which let's just jump into the spoilers. Transsexual Transylvania is a planet. It is not a fucking place on Earth itself. It's not Transylvania. It's a fucking planet. Yeah. And we have yet to find that in our solar system.
This is true. But yeah, we do learn with this killer number from Tim Curry that he's a transsexual Transylvanian. And he brings them up to his lab and conducts his experiment to create Rocky.
Which, most unrealistic part of this movie, he went through the first one and he said, no, man, I could do better. And when we get to that first example... But, yeah, so he exposes a bandaged man to bisexual lighting. And he squeezes he throws a bunch of sexual chemicals into that batch, and you get one of the greatest resurrections of all time. And he is surrounded by all the party goers who are dripped the fuck out. Which, by the way, just so many cultures in this dance together. You get bald people wearing crowns. You get Arabian people. Yeah. You get people who are like 4 feet tall. You get people in the sickest blazers of all time in this little party of people.
I want to take a moment to speculate, like, those chemicals on him. Like, what do you think would happen if, we introduced it to, like, a pond? Or, like, the frogs were, perhaps.
Frogs Day.
I think Alex Jones has something to say about that.
Imagine this movie, but Alex Jones is, like, just the third wheel.
Oh my god, Alex Jones is either the criminologist or Dr. Scott.
It's like, I'll come here and I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it for turning me gay. I don't want to kiss you.
The Bilderbergs and the Bugaboos. Frankenfurter, I'm gonna make a stop to your bisexual ways.
Frankenfurter, no, don't make me sexy. No, I would hate that.
Oh no, stop it, Frankenfurter. I can't. He falls victim.
And then he does rose tint.
He becomes the creature of the night. We were making jokes during Creature of the Night. Imagine if just Derek just shows up for one of those close-ups. You know the edit in SpongeBob where it's like day 15 and it just shows like the old man's like, where am I? Why am I here? Whoa. So they're introduced to Rocky. They're teaching Rocky himself, who is a toe-headed, very buff dude, which was before steroids, so he was like lean buff, but he was still shredded. He had a fucking like 10-pack and everything.
He had the prime MCU build.
He really did. He had the Chris Hemsworth build going. And he is gifted weights. He teaches him how to use deltoids and like how to work out, and he says, in 1 week, I will make you a man.
Yep.
Yes.
It takes him a week.
Yeah. This entire movie is just one entire week. Now, who I think shows up, does this happen right after, essentially?
Yes, because they're in the same room. They're in the lab still.
As soon as the song ends.
Yeah.
And this is... Guys, I'm just going to say, I hope you got your gravy, because meatloaf is on the menu for tonight.
Did somebody say meatloaf?
Did someone say meatloaf? Because Meatloaf shows up. Meatloaf is Eddie himself and plays this absolute fucking banger on his motorcycle / saxophone, Hoppa-Tootie. You could bless my soul with this one.
Wait, motorcycle saxophone hybrid?
Yo, saxocycle? Motorcycle. Motorcycle.
But yeah, dude, the meatloaf comes out the freezer, and he's already pre-heated.
What he does?
Papa Tootie, bless my soul, fell in love with the rock and roll.
He comes out with fucking heat and I don't blame Columbia for swooning over. To be fair, they did say Columbia dated Eddie and is very upset with what happened to Eddie.
I would call out Columbia. Columbia, the most fickle ass character in this movie. She's like, I came here with Eddie, and then Frankenfurter killed Eddie, but I'm still loyal to Frankenfurter. And I'm gonna be upset about it, but I'm not gonna do anything about it, and then I die. It's like, well, yeah, fuck you, Columbia.
Well,
what a rock and a hard place choice between Meatloaf and Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, when I'm ordering out, I had to decide between the meatloaf and the curry.
Which do I pick?
Why choose?
What?
Why not
Was it like Buenos Dos? Why not both? Oh my god. Is there anything that we're missing in between? Feel free to bring that up, because I feel like we're going a mile a minute here.
I'd like to bring up just how much of like a tone shift that whole scene goes, because it's like everyone like is like rocking out and everything. And all of a sudden, Frankfurter just picks up a big ass like pickaxe and just chases him.
It was like an ice pick.
Yeah.
Which I brought this up to Frank. He just completely killed the mood for everybody. Everyone was jamming. Even Rocky was jamming.
Yeah.
As previously discussed, that was unfortunately. See, this would have been a really fun, like, polyamorous relationship, but no, that's apparently Tim Curry can't do that. That homewrecker.
He
fucking killing Meatloaf so no one else can have it. Selfish.
Very strange.
He cut the meatloaf. What do you want him to do?
He stabbed it, and that's the best he could do. In which imagine that you just see a man murder. It's like, okay, off to bed, everyone.
Bedtime, everyone, now.
The energy is so high, but when the energy is low, the energy is low. Like they're out here like they're like undressing like Brad and Janet.
Mm-hmm.
They're like throwing over like the pajamas or whatever to them when they show them the bed. They're trying to sleep in like this either red tinted or blue tinted room. And unfortunately, you get a sleep paralysis demon in the form of Frankenfurter.
Well, first he tries to disguise himself as the opposite partner to like trick him.
I will say pretty creepy of Frankenfurter.
Yeah.
Frankenfurter, it's 2025. You're on the wrong side of history for right now. I'm sorry.
What's made worse is that both of them are like, all right, well, as long as you don't tell my partner.
They really be.
And then like later, Janet then also fucks Rocky, and then she's like, oh my god.
How could you, Brad?
Brad fucked Frankenfurter? How could he? It's
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, what?
You did that first.
Yeah.
Imagine cheating on each other with the same person.
Right.
Like, secretly.
It is Tim Curry, so, like, understandable.
Yeah, honestly, that's actually in every wedding oath now. It's like, if Shao has intercourse with Tim Curry, thou shalt will not be exalted from divorce. Or that is not like a point of tension between the two, bride and groom, or groom and groom, or bride and bride, whoever shall it be.
That thou shalt not pass judgment if you sleep without Tim Curry.
You get a pass.
That's actually the 11th commandment, surprisingly. They actually
exactly.
put that in. They just ran out of ink when they were doing that in the Bible.
Ink? They're fucking stone tablets!
It's fucking chiseled in. They ran out of space on the stone tablet.
Yeah.
No, well, it's actually written in stone.
It's so small. It's really, really small.
Yeah, they had to get out like a tiny like thread needle to do it.
Just someone snuck it in there. It's like, this is the 11th commandment. No one will ever know. But yeah. Janet gets all upsetty spaghetti with Brad and sleeps with fucking Rocky.
What happens next? Gio, what happens after this?
I'm sorry, I'm looking through my notes and there's the part where Brad's all upset at Frankenfurter. He calls him like a bitch and he's like, you come on to me, suck my dick? call me gay?
Double standard.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, Gio. Go ahead.
I think it's the part where Janet runs off and then she finds Rocky and Columbia and Magenta are having like their sleepover and they're like watching them.
Oh yeah, that's right, the TVs.
Yep.
Oh my god, they had like a big fuck you like observer TV like in Spaceballs, but instead of the commander in Spaceballs, it's fucking Riff Raff in his balding hairline just looking at you during this entire ordeal.
What a nightmare.
Imagine like any private or intimate moment in your life, and there's just Riff Raff watching over you, being the overlooker.
What are
Some
you
people are
doing?
into that.
You know,
the idea that I'm on the Super Mega podcast as they're just like, yeah, look at this man sitting in his bed alone.
Brad is just like, Brad would be a cuckold. Like, who are we kidding? Like, look at him.
Well, I will give it to Brad that he does do that, like, fucking go from a nerd to a stud by removing his glasses trick.
He really do.
He pulls a Superman.
Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna be the first to say it. Brad can get it. I'm just saying.
Sure.
But yeah, which by the way, they go into Columbia's room and there's just a giant mural dedicated to Eddie. And which by the way,
yeah.
I honestly saying that's actually hooked up in my room right now. You guys just can't see it. It's on the ceiling, so every night before I go to bed, I say good night, Meatloaf. And once in a blue moon, I do hear back, good night, Seb. Meatloaf.
Just a cold sweat as you get up, like Meatloaf.
Meatloaf, my beloved.
You walk into the kitchen. No, son, we had spaghetti tonight.
I sleepwalk. Where's Meatloaf?
Seb raiding the fridge.
I gotta find Meatloaf.
I gotta find Meatloaf. But yeah. So after everything happens, I think don't Magenta and Riff Raff pull aside Frankenfurter? It's like, hey, is everything in plan now? Is everything like ready to go to? And wasn't the plan to bring them back to transsexual Transylvania or to bring Rocky to transsexual Transylvania?
I think it was to bring Rocky there. Because I think Frankenfurter wanted to prove something. That's the vibe I got with it.
I think he just wanted to prove that he can make a fuckable dude.
Yeah. That's kind of like.
I have no idea because I'm so distracted by like Magenta and Riff Raff and like the elbow thing that they do.
Oh, which by the way, it's like they're really intimate until you remember that they are brother and sister.
Yeah, exactly.
Yuckers.
I'm gonna say one of them got the genetic jackpot and one of them got shot and buried in the genetic pool.
Yeah, it's Riff Raff.
Why did you say that to Magenta?
Yeah. Magenta, that witch.
Oh man.
No, but honestly, everyone be slaying. Everyone genuinely be slaying in this movie. Oh my god.
Movie.
When Magenta goes, Master, dinner is prepared, and Tim Curry just like underplays it. It's like she just gave her fucking heart out into that. All I want in life is my partner to just go do that every time dinner is ready.
Grand reveal.
The grand reveal turkey, and it's just the saddest. It's the saddest dinner room scene of all time.
Oh, that's not even the real grand reveal.
No, not yet.
Which I want to talk about this dinner scene. Not only, I love how like thrown together it is. Like everyone's just throwing like the napkin slabs everywhere. Like everyone's drinking from a different cup. Brad's got a mug. I think Janet's got a wine glass. Freaking Rocky's drinking from like a mason jar. They're pouring the wine, and the wine's like super dirty, and Riff Raff's also pouring the wine, but it's like he's spilling it all over the place.
He just doesn't care.
Yeah, everyone's like dead staring Frankenfurter the entire time. And they get the turkey out, which is like thrown onto a slab. Oh, which by the way, before this happens, we get introduced to Dr. Scott, who is the uncle of Eddie, who's investigating who's investigating his disappearance, in which he's at the front door and they bring him in the only way that they know how, showing him the wheelchair accessibleness of this castle. It's like a Rube Goldberg trap. They like send him throughout the entire castle and smash through the wall. But what makes it funny is they don't like speed up the footage or like actually have him go like 50 miles an hour. He's going like 10 miles per hour throughout the entire house, but he still builds enough speed to break through the wall.
I also love the like stock like cartoonish like noises as well, like the airplane landing with when he goes down the ramp.
Yeah, I just love the set decoration in this movie in general. Like Frankenfurter invented the vaporwave aesthetic. I'm just gonna say we got the hot pink, the Greek statues everywhere, the fucking the haunted aesthetic. Oh my god, the elevator. Oh, don't get me started on the elevator. My god. It's even got a laminated finish. My god.
I think Seb really wants an elevator. I think we know what to get him for Christmas.
Oh my god, you didn't. Oh my god, you didn't. It's just an elevator shaft like in my front yard. Like connected. It's just it's an elevator.
It goes
Whether
up.
It works or not, that's not up to me. But yeah, so back to the dinner scene. We get a fucking banger song from Professor Scott. Or should I call him a Great Scott in this? He's talking about Eddie's disappearance, and then we get it's pretty much a duet between him and Columbia, reminiscing of what happened to him. And
he didn't go to dinner.
In spirit he went to dinner.
Teddy didn't
No, Columbia didn't go to dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, which, by the way, I want to still talk about.
Yeah,
I want to still talk about the dinner, because not only does everyone have different glass, he did say the attire is optional, and they took that to heart because I think Janet's in her bra, I think Brad's in her bra, I think Rocky's naked, I think Magenta is in her like disheveled maid gear, Columbia's in her jammies. She has a full-on jammy set with Mickey ears.
Mickey Mouse.
I took notes of like what everyone was wearing. It is the funniest thing. And it's just the most quiet, sad dinner, and also Frankenfurter is like putting ketchup on their turkey. Which, by the way, everyone else just gets a thrown-on slab of turkey. And literally thrown on. Riff Raff like throws it at their plate so aggressively.
Yep.
And you get so many great character moments, like Columbia trying to show Rocky how to eat with like a knife and fork, and like he kind of does it. It's just he's just eating still like an animal.
Tim Curry cutting everyone off when they're singing "Happy Birthday" to Rocky.
That's true.
Happy birthday to you. Happy day. All right, and like, they're still trying to go.
He really is like the biggest buzzkill in this movie. But Gio, what happens when he finally gets confronted about the disappearance of Eddie?
Oh, the real grand reveal. They like lift up the tablecloth and it's just Eddie's dead, half-eaten body.
Yeah! Which, by the way, like, I know I wanted more Meatloaf in this movie, but I think this is a bit too much. This shocked me, because for the longest time, I thought it was just, like, still Meatloaf, like, his actor, but he's just not moving in there. No, it's just his corpse, like, decayed, like, butchered corpse.
Yep.
Oh my, that actually, like, shocked me initially, like, and doesn't this lead to the main confrontation scene in the room where they get brought to the biggest bullshit piece of technology, the Medusa ray?
Yeah.
The Medusa, you.
Ah, shit, I got fucking Medusa'd.
You got a problem with me? Fuck you, Medusa. You gonna collect taxes? Fuck you, Medusa.
You get fucking Medusa'd.
You get Medusa in here.
I just love the Medusa ray, which it is weird though, because when they get turned to statues, it doesn't even keep their clothes. They just hang dong the entire time. Even the ladies.
Yep.
I was joking, but
No, you're right. Keep going.
This is the weirdest. This is the weirdest thing for me every time. So when I watch the movie, I initially think the final like song sequence, which is great by the way, but I always interpret it as the final like as the climax of the movie. Which, to be fair, it is a climax, but it's more of a third act rather than like the. Yeah, it's more of a third act than just, like, the last, like, 10 minutes of the movie, because it goes on for a while when they enter the last stage area.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are, like, so many songs that go into it, there's so much different set pieces and, like, iconography.
Yep.
In it, which is crazy. So much stuff happens, and that begins with everyone being put on the stage and giving one last hurrah. And it starts with Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when we get like one of the best like musical numbers, and just everyone going 110% in high heels. And which I want to say, Susan Sarandon, fucking impeccable on this, especially in the makeup. Like, my god. Humna. But yeah, he's pretty much playing dolls with these people, and like they're all like kind of still in like the hypnotic trance because they follow Frankenfurter in, and I feel like they all like come to their senses when they finally reach the pool. Which I don't know, Gio, anything to say about the dancing in this movie and the choreography?
Well, not really, because they're just kind of. They're just moving.
It's doing
not
this.
Really
hey, Columbia's going. Columbia's putting her heart out.
Columbia, yes. But
have you not seen? Have you not seen the All-Star player Scott?
Oh, well.
He do be throwing them legs.
He do be throwing them legs. I think he has the best legs in the movie. I'm gonna say it. You know what? In the DVD menu, I bet those legs are Scott's. Those half legs. That's how they filmed it. 100%.
It's just him in like the Green Man outfit, except for legs.
This is
he took all the energy he had left to be the legs in this movie. It was sacrifice, but he was willing to take it. Which, by the way, since we were on the topic of Scott, this finally leads into the remake. I think it was made for TV, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was theatrical or anything. But one thing I do commend them for, they have Tim Curry playing Professor Scott.
Yeah.
Because I think this was post-stroke, unfortunately for Tim Curry, but I'm happy that they were still able to, like, have him in and, like, actually play a part in it into something that, like, actually paid off. But, Gio, you mentioned that you only saw this in bits and pieces for the remake?
No, the remake I haven't seen. I have seen, like, a YouTube, like, Broadway rendition of it because I was like, you know, studying the role. But is this the remake is the one with Victoria Justice?
Is it?
I believe so.
Is it as Janet?
Let me look up the cast list that they have for this. Yo, actually, maybe. Rocky Horror. What was it? 2015? Maybe.
I have no idea.
We do our
I
research
never watched
here.
The remake because it was never on streaming when I was looking for it.
Yeah. 2016, I think.
Yes, this is the one she played Janet.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Let's do Time Warp again. That's fully called. But yeah, Victoria Justice is Janet.
Wait, hold up. Derek was in this.
Derek?
Derek was in it. Why didn't he say anything about this?
Hey, guy.
Right here.
He's hiding from us. Derek?
That's why he didn't want to be on today.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's hiding from us. Is he ashamed of his work? It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, he played the criminologist in this.
It is really a shame. It is really a shame because apparently this movie got like a 29% Rotten Tomatoes, so it doesn't look like it did well. It is on Amazon Prime, it looks like.
Yeah, oh, that's a funny story actually, because I saw 2 different versions of Rocky Horror when I went to go rent it on Amazon. I was like, okay, there's Rocky Horror Picture Show. What's the second one? I was like, oh, that must be the like sing-along version of it where like the lyrics show up on the thing. And I was like, no, I'm good on that. I'll just put the captions on. And I didn't realize this was the remake. Like I didn't even like look at the picture or anything because when I saw the image of the remake, I was like, oh, That's just Colombia.
He looked at everyone. It's like, who are you people?
Well, no, the image they have is the person in this that plays Frankenfurter, like with with Frankenfurter's like legs up against like Brad and everything, and I thought, oh, that's probably Colombia, but because she has red hair, but no, I was just wrong.
They have the final bombastic climax. They get into the pool. It is they have some lovely sexy time in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of get like, okay, so they all come up, and is this when Riff Raff and Magenta
they do come up.
Something comes up, definitely. Whoa. But everyone's having a good time, but this time leave it to a Transylvanian to completely ruin everyone's fun, because Riff Raff and Magenta show up. Riff Raff has the most wild haircut of all time, and Magenta is rocking the Bride of Frankenstein look.
Yeah.
Dude, like, chewing the scenery right now with what they're doing. But, yeah, they go up, they threaten to kill Frankenfurter, and it's like, we were supposed to come back home to transsexual Transylvania. And it's like, we're gonna kill you. And they hit him with the three-prong beam, but this isn't before they kill Columbia, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That'll teach him. And then they shoot down Frankenfurter, but unfortunately for them, they can't take Rocky down, because Rocky's just too damn strong.
Yeah.
The evil beams bounce off of him, and he... This is such like a beautiful set piece, by the way, with like the RKO picture logo in the background. They climb up that and they land into the pool. And if you put this movie and Romeo and Juliet next to each other, they're both too beautiful and tragic.
You can't tell the difference.
I can't tell them apart.
They're the same picture.
I'm a simple man. I just can't tell them apart. It's the same to me. But yeah. And this is when we find out, when everyone's leaving, that the mansion itself is not a mansion. What is it, Cade?
It's a spaceship.
It's a spaceship. They just fucking fly away. But thankfully, Janet, Scott, and...
leaving Scott as like a charred corpse, just laying there as it spins like a record.
They were alive. They were okay. They got out.
Really? Because we don't see him again.
If it was me, I don't even know why they would escape. If I had a little taste of what transsexual Transylvania was with that party, I would have fucking stayed. I would have stayed on that ship. I want to see what their planet's like. If that was what one house full of them could do, what can a planet do?
That'd be something.
That would be grooving. That would be awesome. But yeah, that's Rocky Horror Picture Show. And what gives us the greatest like end credit song of all time still with science fiction. We open with science fiction and close with science fiction.
Oh, wait, do y'all know about the UK version?
No.
Oh yeah,
ending?
Derek mentioned this. What was the ending of it? He told me that you knew.
Yeah, I don't know if Derek ever went to... I think he did go to the showing where we had it, because we had somebody that had the UK version, so we showed that. But it's... After, like, the explosion, it kind of is like a big, like, zoom out, and you see Janet, Brad, and Dr. Scott just, like, crawling around through the rubble, and they're singing another song. It's Superheroes, and that's kind of all that there's. They're just, like, you know, trying to get out.
Oh, man. Was this the studio's last say? It's like, no more songs, even though they're all, like, here.
I don't know, but it is a really good song. I think it's on the soundtrack. Should be.
I know for a fact, thankfully, the DVD I have actually has the alternate ending, so I gotta watch that one day.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, honestly, that's actually a shame. I would have loved that.
It's it's the scene right before they're like running away from the house. It's like the extra scene right there of just them crawling around and singing.
Nice. Alrighty. I gotta keep that in mind for next time. But yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I remembered one of my favorite lines in this movie, which is very early on when Frankenfurter's talking. He gets a glass of water, and he just goes, Oh, you got caught with a flat.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
was it. That was the line I was thinking of before. That was it.
Yeah.
How about that?
He looks into the camera. It's the fucking hardest. Like, how about that?
Oh my
You got
god.
caught with a flat. How about that?
Tim Curry is like at 120% with his Tim Curryisms.
So I gotta ask this now, excluding this movie, because obviously this is his best performance. What's your next favorite Tim Curry?
Muppets Treasure Island.
Muppets Treasure Island.
Home Alone 2 is just so damn good.
He's great in Clue.
He's great in Jimmy Neutron.
Doesn't he play the bad guy?
No, I think both. Yeah, actually, I think he plays. Does he play like the dentist or whatever? Not the dentist, but
He does a lot of like.
Oh, Calamitous.
I like him as Nigel Thornberry.
Wow.
He's a very prolific voice actor. He had to pivot very hard into it after the stroke,
Yeah.
which is sad.
Fun fact: he played Emperor Palpatine for the rest of his time on the show because the original voice actor sadly passed away. And Tim Curry was amazing as Palpatine.
But yeah,
I need to ask you something, Sam.
Yes.
How would you respond if I came up to you and I said, "Well, you're caught with a flat"?
I'd say, how about that? I look at the camera, I just shrug. Well, guess I'm walking. I still love Rocky Horror Picture Show because like I just love what it stands for and what it like represented at the time for the 1970s, because this is like, I don't even think this got like a really big studio backing, because I think they were offered the studios were offering them money for the movie to like get made, and like they're offering them like a bigger budget. But I think the director, I will see here, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, this is probably complete. Yeah, Jim Sharman. I think he was like, no, I want to make this to like represent the people, and like I want to make it in my way. So I think they cut the funding and like the budget for the movie, so it was like a lot smaller budget. But I think that really helps out in the cult status of everything, and I think this is like the perfect. I think people call this like the perfect cult movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It is the cult movie.
This is the cult movie. Like, this isn't just a simple one. This is like the go-to. And amazing.
I'm sure some film fucker will be like, actually, 1923 is The Spider That Crawled in My Urethra is the first real cult movie. And it's like, congratulations, dude.
You're a fucking nerd.
You're not. Yeah, you can go back to your Criterion closet. I'm gonna watch Tim Curry be hot for 80 minutes.
Yeah.
You got a little flustered there.
I was thinking about it.
I forgot about this in my notes, but there's a part in the movie where Riff Raff's gonna kill Frankenfurter, and they just go, "But what are his crimes? He killed fucking Eddie. He killed you."
Sexual assault, yeah.
Yeah, sexual assault.
Aggravated assault, manslaughter.
Aggravated sexual battery.
Catching you with a flat.
Not giving him any fucking of that turkey.
That was really cool.
That really was rude of him. But also, I just love Riff Raff. Just like, they never liked me. They never liked me.
Oh, I want to quickly mention because I have one more thought with Riff Raff. I love how he goes, like, his range of his, like, voice is just, yes, a very British the master, to full on just like a punk rock singer, like just
shrieking,
just the shrill, like, yeah, basically AC/DC.
I don't know, guys. It could be any one of us.
Any other final thoughts, Frank or Gio, about the movie?
Not really. Just an overall recommendation for everybody to like find some kind of like local organization that's putting on the show and go support them with the show.
That really would be the best way to watch it.
Yeah, the best way to watch it is with other people. So.
And on a dance floor.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
just dancing in the little aisles.
Yeah, no one's gonna stop you. Just fucking do it.
Yeah,
If someone gives you shit,
cares. No
If
one
someone-
cares. It is like truly the most judgment-free zone. Just go, be free, and have fun.
yes.
Yeah,
And
people
dress
will-
up.
I will
Oh,
say
dress
with
up.
such trying times as the world keeps getting worse and worse, it is important to band together as communities and support each other. And as silly as parts of this movie is, you could still see like
Just when humanity can come together and just make a piece of art that is just made to have fun and talk about issues and just tell people that like you matter, you're represented, and we care, and like it's a beautiful thing.
I feel like I'm not the right person to talk about this.
Just don't kill anyone. Like that's all we're pretty much saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying band together, support each other.
Exactly.
Gio, you want to close us out?
Oh, what do I close out with?
You're the manager. Bring up our socials.
Yeah, the socials.
Repeat one of our stupid jokes.
We're on Instagram, on TikTok, and on YouTube at the Cinema Dopes. We also have a Blue Sky, but I don't really like Blue Sky anymore. So
Blue Sky is
don't worry
so
about
2024 now.
that. Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. Can I plug myself?
Sure, yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I am also on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at 6.vnn4 if you want to check me out. I just post K-pop dance content if that's something that interests anybody in this audience, which I don't think it really does. But...
Arguably, probably the most talented of this entire group of the Cinema Dopes. It is insane. Like, it's crazy just, like, on Instagram every now and then just seeing, like, the dance routines you guys do. I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and when compared to all of us, we probably just know how to Madison.
Well, I wouldn't give you all that. I'm sorry.
Aw, damn.
You have to look it up. It is, like, literally, like, organized line dancing.
I can bust a worm out, but that's pretty much it.
Yes, that you can do. I have witnessed it.
Yeah,
this is true.
So at least I have a bit of cred. I don't know. I just kind of get loose with it. If you ever saw me at the techno dance that one time.
But yeah.
Well, anyway, guys, if you stayed for this long, I just have one thing to say. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
As always, you will just catch us in the next episode during this Halloween season. We got a couple other ones up in the works, but
specifically,
as always,
next week we are doing another guest with us as a now yearly tradition of checking out fucking Twilight.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Hey.
I
think you're forgetting a very important movie.
We're not doing Barnyard yet.
After the Barnyard review.
The spookiest movie of them all for spooky season.
I still got the night.
Cade.
But I won't back down.
Cade.
He's scared of the coyote scene.
Back down.
Yes.
Cade.
He's like, why are they mad? Why do they have fires?
You earned my wrath for the last time, Cade.
Yo, real quick.
You should review Barnyard.
Yo.
Now.
Yo, I just had a thought. Yo, Frankenfurter is not the transgender icon. In reality, it's Otis from Back in the Barnyard. It's Otis. He is a man with udders. He is a man with female genitalia.
Oh my god.
Yo,
you're
Barnyard
right.
LGBTQ confirmed.
Plus.
You're
That's
right.
the big takeaway from this entire review. Everyone, have a fantastic night. We love you all, and be cool.